In this demonstration, we're going to talk about how you can create a notification with PagerDuty using Rollbar. So before we begin, just touching on a couple of key points, and these are assumptions we're going to be making as we're going through this discussion. Number one, that you have an existing project in Rollbar that's already actually received some errors, and that you have an existing PagerDuty account and you can actually log into it. So let's go ahead and jump over here. We're in Rollbar. Here we have our Android Studio project. We've actually generated some very recent errors, okay? So now we want to go ahead and integrate PagerDuty so we can start sending Rollbar alerts into PagerDuty. So we're going to click on Settings. We're going to specify our project, which is PG Demo. And then under Integrations here, we're going to click on Notifications. Now we're going to scroll down and select the particular one we want. We want to click on PagerDuty. So I know what my API service key is. If you don't, you'll need to log into PagerDuty and follow the steps as we've outlined here. Pretty self-explanatory. It should take maybe a minute or two to get this information. Now we're going to go ahead and click on Enable PagerDuty Integration. And the first thing we're going to do is let's just go ahead and send a quick test notification. So if we go back in here to PagerDuty and do a refresh, we can see that we just triggered a notification. So that's a good indication that everything seems to be working, which is great. I want to go back over here to settings and touch on a few other things. So you might ask, well, why would I want to integrate with PagerDuty? So a lot of our customers, a lot of teams out there and companies use PagerDuty in an operations standpoint. And we've seen an increase in a lot of developers being on call as well. So, for example, a lot of teams might use PagerDuty. A person in development may be on call for application support. And with this, they can actually get alerts from Rollbar into PagerDuty. And you heard my phone ringing, and it was sending a message right here to my phone. So these are the different rules. I want to just go ahead and edit one of these particular rules just to kind of point out a couple of other things as well. And this is the case for all of our notifications. But this is sort of the default rule here. So this is when an item occurs in the 10th time trigger incident in PagerDuty. I can go down here and I can filter on more specific things. Maybe I want to filter on the environment or the level of the error or the method, the path. Maybe there's a unique IP address I know this is going to come from. So I can get as granular as I want in terms of tuning the notifications to only send alerts for things that I really care about. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I want to go ahead and add one option in here for a new item that is showing up. So let's go in. I'm going to go into my items here, and I'm going to clear out some of these items because one of the options was an item that has recurred. So now if we go in here to our Android Studio project, we're going to build this again. And let's go over here. And now I'm going to go in and we can see the application crashed, which is fine. And if you heard my phone ring, I just got a ding from PagerDuty. So if we click over here, we can see now that we have a reactivated error showing up from PagerDuty. So we can go ahead and click on this. Obviously, this came directly from Rollbar. And we can get more information about this particular error. Here's the particular item. So if I want to click on this, this is going to bring up the exact item that regenerated the error in PagerDuty, and I can click on that right here. So hopefully this was helpful for you and gives you more insight into how to create notifications with Rollbar, specifically with PagerDuty. Feel free to reach out if you have additional questions.